You know, you ever see that commercial from the guy that says almonds? You like almonds? I like almonds. Yeah, so it said almonds. He throws himself off the car.
One of the worst things ever is when people call taking toilet paper, paper toilet.
Or toilet tissue.
No, that's because they changed the name. No, but when people call it paper toilet.
Yeah, paper toilet.
Paper toilet is a toilet made out of paper, and you wouldn't even be able to use anyways.
Somebody's fat ass is going through it.
Alright, who wants to go to get ass cream? You wanna go? Let's go get ass cream. Oh, she'll probably be back. I'm going to Rite Aid right there. Anybody need anything from Rite Aid?
No.
Alright, anybody out there need anything from Rite Aid?
Nobody need condoms, nothing?
No.
No lube, nothing?
No, I'm married, dude.
Alright, guys. Plug your holes. We're leaving.
Oh, the thing on Sunday.
Oh, cool. The race coming up?
Yeah.
We're live now, so.
Hey guys, thank you for coming to another episode of Gundam Builders. This is episode 36.
So yeah, 36.
We're probably off numbers. We're probably like 42 for all I know. Unfortunately, Lee is not here today. Don't mind the noise in the back. We're actually live today, and they're talking about the races that's going to be going on this Sunday. If you guys want to come by, I will personally be here. I'm going to be recording the races. Brian won't be here. Probably not. We're gonna try to cover the races, see who wins. Cause I actually like doing the races, cause like you have to see people do like the. I don't mean to be rude, but our guest host today is Chris. Lee is actually in North Carolina visiting her son. Happy birthday, Michael. Yeah, I know he hit the big 2-0 today. I mean, this week. Yeah,
wow.
Today.
That's right.
Yeah, so he hit the big 2-0. Happy birthday, Mike. Pretty much we're going to be talking about today is a couple little fun factors where. Yeah, I got it.
You got it? What? I'm gonna share this on the people's.
Yeah, we use that one, right? I sent the link to the link.
We have one watcher. It's probably the one person that moderates all of the live streams. If there's anything like.
That might be Christina.
Use them. You can use. I sent the link to the group already. Oh yeah. Yeah, but nobody checked.
We'll talk later.
Oh.
You missed. Yeah, you can use.
Hi, Christina.
I post on the Facebook group. You can use the A order right now.
So yeah, so I will be here on Sunday,
and also
and we're gonna be covering the races. Well, I'm gonna be covering the races.
Yeah, there's no limit. You can put.
Good luck to anybody who wins. I actually had fun the last time we did it, and I put
months ago, right?
Yeah, it was a couple months ago, but I wanted to do the championship one where they were in the Jacob Javits Center, but we couldn't go because I was working, and then you.
Oh right, yeah, I fucking.
It was
so much stuff going on.
I'm not gonna front, folks. Today I had a really fucked up day, so cheers. Fuck your Friday, you know.
Little bit.
We want Azores guy's finally back from Seattle. So,
Oh, cool. The musician, right?
Yeah.
Excellent.
So, as I was saying in the part of the last episode, which
That's Gundam Zero. That's who it was. Gundam Zero's watching us.
oh, hey Gundam Zero.
Hey.
I didn't realize how much we've grown. Actually, we've actually been growing little by little.
The channel?
The channel and like the groups, like in other
like on
groups.
Facebook and all that jazz?
Yeah, that group that you invited me to last night. Something. I think it was association, wasn't it?
What, GBA? Gundam Builders Association?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, thank you for inviting me. Guys, we are like literally trying to enter like every group.
Yeah, as you can see, I'm repping the GBA right now.
Yeah, I would really. Maybe my friend Joanna could do a T-shirt or like maybe the Nerdy Life thing or something like that. I was looking. Excuse me. I was looking for somebody to possibly do a website for us, so that way we can start like building up a little bit more credibility, and.
You're very not successful fans. We'll give you shout outs on the podcast when we start doing it again.
Exactly. So But Roman, don't be so quiet. Talk to us a little bit more. I mean, he actually was on the show one time. I don't know if you remember, with me and Lee. He was on the show one time. He actually draws like Dragon Ball Z type of things, and like mainly Dragon Ball Z. But he's actually a really cool artist.
It's just because that's been the easiest thing just to do, and it's like it's probably should hopefully make money, but still just working to find my own unique style. But I've just been too lazy and like stressed to just sit down and start trying to draw from scratch. So draw a lot of anime and cartoon characters and stuff like that. I just recently sketched out Oliver from Oliver and Company. I'm working on Dodger now. So.
Right.
Yeah, he's pretty good though.
Cool.
He's good people, and I don't bring shitty people on the show, so that's how I met.
Gundam Zero says that he'd love to help with the website, or they would love to help with the website. I don't know if you're a boy or a girl. I'm not trying to judge.
I would actually love that. Azura's guy's supposed to work with us for our new intro.
Sweet. Ooh, fancy custom music.
When we change our thing over from Gundam Builders to officially
to Nerd Life or Nerdy Life.
Yeah,
nice.
That's gonna be her thing.
Cool.
I'm still trying to talk to Michael Ortega to do maybe a closing or
nice,
like maybe like a second. Huh?
Are those the metal dudes?
No, that's the dude that does the piano.
Oh, okay. I was thinking of your boy from
Husbandry.
Yeah, Husbandry.
And Leo, Leo would be sick. Leo would do something.
We gotta get Leo here.
Like, I've been trying to get Leo, but he's just one of those.
Well, he was talking to me about it when I was last in there getting my computer.
Yeah.
There, looked at.
So Leo's always like one of those elusive people. Like, if you don't catch him on a good day, you're not gonna find him anytime soon.
Gotcha.
So, but yeah, definitely. Trying to get him on the show, get his whole band on the show, which is Switchblade. And I would definitely like to do a website with somebody like you, me, and Lee working on somehow with people getting a website up and going.
Cool. So,
on a lighter note, we are going to be talking about the new episode of Gundam Builders Build Divers.
Yep, I haven't seen it, and that's okay. I'm fine with spoilers.
I thought it was
if you have a problem with spoilers, if you haven't seen the show and you want to watch it, then put this shit on mute for a few minutes.
Well, I'm not going to give out too many spoilers.
Okay.
But like, it was pretty interesting. I still don't understand that whole alternate universe thing from the first series.
Did you watch Build Fighters and Try and Island Wars? Okay.
Yeah, I don't understand that whole like universal thing. Like I understand like the whole Build Fighters is like a fucking giant commercial.
Well, sure, but it's more about the focusing around customizing builds. It's like trying to get kids to do more than just straight build, right? Don't just snap your shit and sand the nubs off, or even not sand the nubs off. You should always sand your nubs off. But to get people to do something, to kit bash or to smish mash or whatever, and they made the kits easy to kit bash, right? And then they just like throw that shit all up in your face.
And then they put the little poke thing right where the balls go, and like
yeah, for the HG kids. No wonder they're always standing at attention.
That shit. I was actually looking at the picture. I was like, wait, that's where his nuts go.
Instagram at Gundam Zero. Shoot him a DM for talking about the website. So cool. We'll hit you up, Gundam Zero. Thank you for the comments.
So,
I always wanted to build my own Gundam from parts of all my favorite Gundams.
Well, you should really check out Gundam Builders.
No, I've seen the first two series.
So then the third one.
Because I know Try that's supposed to be connected with G Gundam, right? Because Domon Kashu is his master.
They mentioned
they showed him at the last episode at the end. They showed him.
Yeah, they like that's my master type of thing. You know?
Yeah.
When they went back to that kid that was his rival from that school went back to him, and you actually see Domon Kashu. And I marked out at that moment.
No, I'm just taking a look.
I went crazy. I was like, Domon!
That's awesome.
It's like I wish my cousin Jonathan was around because he's another big Gundam fan like me. My brother's not that big of a Gundam fan. He's into it, but more just Gundam Wing really because of the whole political. I mean, all Gundam, almost every single Gundam's political except for Build Fighters, but
yeah. Even that kind of is when you have like the weird like Illuminati Gundam guys. And,
Yeah.
like, it's a little bit political, but it's all
more like
farcical.
this business corruption.
Yeah, there
That's
you
like,
go. There you go. Okay. Cool.
But
It's not as political as say like IBO or Seed
Or X.
or
no,
Wait,
no, 00. 00 is
Double O Super. Well, yeah, actually that's very military because it's like what
They're trying to
celestial
sell-
being versus
even-
all of the military
Yeah.
world. like-
Wing is also political
Militaristic.
because it's like the monarch of they're trying to control the and then you got the Earth versus the colonies. All that. Even G Gundam was political because it's tournament to decide who rules the Earth and space for what 4 years. Every 4 years.
I haven't seen that. I haven't seen a lot of. There's
No,
a lot that I'm missing. Like I'm missing all of Double Zot, Char's counterattack.
I'm missing all. I haven't really watched all the first one. I only watched a couple of episodes of the OVA Unicorn. I haven't seen any of the Zeta. My gateway into all those stories was the Dynasty Warriors games.
Oh, okay.
I think
Interesting.
it was like because when you had the certain story modes for them, it was like just straight that story. I've seen all of Seed and Seed Destiny, Wing, 00 Gundam, G Gundam, and what else was it? And Fighters. I mean Build Fighters.
Well, the new this is
Except for the first two, I've seen the Build Fighters and Build Fighters Try. I didn't see the third one and the fourth.
yeah the
Finally
new
new
one.
drivers.
The new one is actually pretty cool. I love the way that they designed it. I like the fact that they're getting into other kits than just like they're trying to break into other series. You know, they're not just using. But of course, they're gonna always start off with like the age, and then like the main Gundam was his age, and then he's like doing some crazy shit, and probably in the middle of the series they're just gonna make him like you're gonna have your own now, like your own age 4.3 or some shit like that.
What's
You know?
it was the third one that had 00 Gundam, man. Or is the new
Yeah,
one that's
the
gonna
third one and the 00.
the,
No, that's the second one.
No, the second one was Burning Gundam.
Burning
Yeah,
Him.
yeah,
But
yeah.
the first one was the one with the 00
With
the
Exia. No,
yeah.
but there was one that he actually had 00 Gundam.
that's the third one.
And they actually came out with the parts for it too, for the model kits of the Talamios arms. So you actually build the Talamios, and you could put it on attach it to him.
With that said, now we have the new Gundam Breaker coming out, Gundam Breaker
Oh.
4.
That's gonna be the way I'm gonna do a little gunpla with that. It's like two
Build your kids in virtual.
until like my brother starts tattooing and art starts really going good, that I can actually afford to do more hobbies. Then I'll actually start really getting into building it all. But Gundam Breaker is gonna be basically my whole gunpla.
So, that's cool. It'll give you all these ideas, and then you can build your Gundam out of all the favorites.
The only one I ever built and I messed it up too was the Wing Gundam. I think I did the wing wrong and I couldn't fix it.
There's never mistakes, only happy trees.
You and your clouds and your happy trees.
Bob Ross.
Yeah.
Um.
Love that guy.
Except when a piece broke off, you can the
Oh
model,
yeah.
models.
Oh, no.
The two models I fully built perfectly were the Zoid models. I had the Command Wolf and Liger Zero, which my younger brother took off one of the rubber red pieces on his leg, and then he like dropped it and it got lost, and I couldn't move him anymore, and then
Oh, that sucks.
so I went to my cousin's house and he had every single piece of Liger Zero. He had all the formations. He had Jaeger, Panzer, and Schneider. I was like, man, I was so jealous.
Right on.
It was like I try to get into it now, but they're so expensive.
I turned my sound off. Sorry. Shut up, phone.
But
No, it sounds good. I hope it all fixed now.
yeah.
You're not concerned. Trust me, I was too. I couldn't believe the screaming that we had, like the screeching noises. Oh, it was horrible.
That was some shit out of the horror film.
Yeah,
so
it was terrible shit.
But we're not. He's not our technician, our sound technician.
Tech. I build robots for fun, and I'm pretty good at it.
So I have been talking to other people about getting a little bit more in depth with the professional.
Great. That'd be wonderful.
Yeah.
It's not my
Um,
forte.
All you guys really need is just to get a mic in there. So mics are actually help soundproof it. And all
The
that.
problem with a lot of the mics that run these days is that you can't run them on Windows 10. A lot of microphones don't work on anything past
Yes.
Windows 7,
Or
and
Mac.
all or you need a Mac exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like they actually have USB ones that you could connect to like the iPads and.
I have a USB mic. I have a fucking super dope mic, but it doesn't work with this computer because it's a Dell. Yeah, thank you, Windows. And they've been bitching about it for like literally 3 or 4 versions of fucking Windows, and they won't change it, or they can't. They won't do it. So what you have to do is you have to have a mic, and it has to go through a preamp, and then the preamp has to go into your computer, or you have to like record and then mix sound after it. Fuck, that's bullshit.
I just found out that my cousin sent me the link. Ashley, she just sent me the link for the clip one.
Lapel mic? I have a lapel mic.
Or
Yeah.
you get the audio boxes and then just connect the mic into that and just and connect that to the computer.
Yeah, that's like the preamp.
Yeah, because my brother had an M box, but like it gets out of date and it barely worked anymore too.
Right, man.
It's like he had actual legit microphone, recorded microphone, because he does music too, mostly did hip hop, trying to get the band thing, but you know,
Right.
getting a band together is very
Yeah,
complicated.
yeah, exactly. It's
You gotta
really
deal with
complicated.
egos and all that. So
You're totally on camera right now, Hector.
When you guys told me,
Oh my god.
but leave this for mine because red velvet cake ice cream is mine.
That's all you, buddy. No sweat. No sweat.
You're welcome. Yeah.
I have my ice cream right here. Oreos.
This makes
I
a
fucking
fat boy
housed a
happy.
whole pack of Oreos in like 2 days.
My-
I'm like,
my-
we can go. Can I not do that?
it's funny too, because my brother just bought a 10-pack from Costco.
Oh, no kidding.
I meant from BJ's.
The
The other day.
fucking thin ones are dangerous. They're like, oh,
Mhm.
dude, the thin ones?
Those are the ones I was gonna
No,
buy
this-
right
the-
now.
Oh,
my
they
fav-
just, they'd absorb into my
That's
body. I
fun.
don't even have to chew on them. It's
My,
fucking
my,
nuts.
my favorite ones are either the cinnamon bun ones or the ones, the golden with the chocolate cream.
That was good.
And
I
you tried the cinnamon bun ones? Oh my god.
No,
I
I,
remember those.
listen, I'm a fat
That's
boy.
a straight, that's a straight diet.
Damn it, I'm trying to lose weight, you motherfuckers. Like, I'm trying to get my summer body down, and you guys are like, try a cookie.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
But, who here remembers the original name of the golden one?
Oreos.
There you go. You said it before. I know.
It was the golden with the chocolate cream were
Yeah.
Oreos.
Because they were reversed, right?
Yeah.
It's just the way.
Yeah, somebody did a mistake in the factory. That
And
was
the,
all
yeah, the
commercial.
commercial, the kid touched the messed with it, and then it went there, and it goes, then it,
Whoopsies.
just like now they brought back Cocoa Frosted Flakes, but they call it Chocolate Frosted Flakes.
Mhm.
I'm like, it was Cocoa Frosted Flakes.
They don't want to offend anybody, like H&M.
Or it's too close to fucking. Too close to any of the other ones.
So yeah,
Mhm.
they changed the name of Skinny Jeans. It's called Drain. No, it's really cool. They're really called Drain Fit. Like,
Really?
yeah, my brother
Yeah, because
was-
you look like you're draining your dick. Cause
No. That's good. Oh, nice.
No, man.
Pravendra Naidu, what's going on? For a message I don't know how long ago, I'm not paying attention to the chat. We're just cracking up.
I know you talk about Gundam, but have you seen the Shattered Dread trailers?
We're talking about everything.
I know
This
you
is
talk about
everything.
I know you talk about I know it brought me in to talk about Voltron, but then we ended up going completely off topic.
It's kind of what we do.
All the nostalgia with it.
Yeah, that's kind of what we do. Just get off topic and talk about whatever the fuck we want.
Yeah, like
We have topics. We just
We just float.
it's just a. That's what happens when you podcast. It's like even when some successfully failing podcasts, like we'll start off with something and end up branching off into something completely different, and going back to what you're doing, and
Segue, circle back.
it's like we're definitely gonna have to do a podcast soon because this is a whole big wrestling event weekend. Because you got the big ROH event Saturday night, you got WWE's NXT's event Saturday night, and then you got WrestleMania on Sunday.
WrestleMania's on Sunday, folks. You get to see soap operas with men and sweaty men in tights.
That's basically what WWE is, but the ROH and WWE's NXT is the one thing they get right. But
And you must be
ROH
really
is
hungry. You didn't even say shit. You were just like, get out of my way. Like that fucking cream filling in my throat.
Yeah, big boy.
Mm-hmm.
So, speaking of, back to GBA. I built. I finished my build.
Okay.
The Zaku with the wings, and I got it in nick of time. I sent my email in there. Everything was due at 11:59 on the 30th, and I didn't go through until 12:06 on the 31st because there was like so many emails trying to go to that one address at the same time. There was a lag. So thankfully, they all got accepted, or many of them got accepted.
When is the?
The judging is through this whole month because there are like probably 300 entries for the grunt suit. I sent you the link to that whale. There we go. But
I know I voted. I already voted.
But
I'm just saying, like, we still haven't gotten any like
for the
messages
Marvel
from
match ones.
Yeah, we're still waiting for our Marvel matches and the crossovers, folks. I really want to see what you guys can do with Marvel characters and Gundam. I mean, I did a Punisher one, and that was a fuck around. I wasn't even like serious shit. That was just a fuck around.
You seen the Digimon one?
Oh yeah, fucking Barbados with Omnimon.
Barbados?
Barbados.
Barbados is an island in
I know.
South Korea.
Yeah, whatever.
You're like, sure.
They took that and the Omnimon figure and just like mashed them up together and made a Gundam Omnimon. It was like so beautiful.
Tight. I like that. Everybody loves a good quality kit bash.
Yeah. That's why we like orgies.
Like, I think they actually took the figure too, not even the model kit. They actually took the actual figure and like messed with it and all that. Like, they showed you the step. They show you the steps too, but I was trying to look at it on my phone, but it cuts off. So it's like, damn.
Bunch of work in progress. That sucks.
So yes, I definitely want to see that. I wonder what would be our next, like after the Marvel thing, what would be our next mission, like, contest?
No.
That'd be a good question. Let us know what you guys would like to see for a new contest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever
So,
it might be.
I don't know.
I'm working on right now. Well, what are you working on right now? You working on?
I'm still doing the X series.
Yeah, you're doing the X series.
Yeah, because I'm doing the Leopard Destroyer right now, and I had a picture. I posted up a picture on Facebook. The original did not last. That's the time. Like the other Leopard one. That one wasn't. You see that shit looking like Ultron and like Avengers. Like that shit was like in pieces. Like there are no strings on.
So I'm looking at Grimlock, and I'm like, somebody should make a Grimlock combined with the Tyrannosaurus from Power, the original Tyrannosaurus.
Yeah. That actually would be sick.
Like, even like, because there's actually that new Zord for the Ranger Slayer that looks like a Gundam. Too.
I thought you were talking about like Zoids, like the old motorized Zoids in the 90s.
Well, they are bringing them back too.
They are?
They're coming back.
New series and new model kits again too.
Interesting. Cool.
So it's gonna be.
Because I was hype on the old kits way back in the day when I was a little kid, you know, right?
Especially the 0 Century for me. Like I was so mad when I couldn't get the Schneider, Panzer, and Jaeger, and then my 0 copies.
This goes back a little bit more further, way back. And if anybody remembers this one, one of the first model kits I guess I was ever built was robotics.
Yeah.
Robotics, and they were motorized and everything. Yeah.
Like the whole feet that nest inside each other when they walk. Yeah.
That shit was badass too. Oh, that just brought me back to it. I'm just like imagining myself like.
Little nostalgia twinge.
Yeah.
Happiness in your shitty Friday.
It reminded me too of those micro machine character, like robot kind of figures. I forgot what they were called.
My favorite one, like in the 90s, like early 90s, early 2000s, was Botanical. What the fuck? Lego Bionicle.
Oh, right.
Those shits were badass. Like yo.
I missed the whole Bionicle thing. My cousin got into that, but I was in my dark ages of Lego at that point.
Well, I don't know if anybody remembers when Lego used to have these things where they were like tubes.
Yeah.
And they were like, and then you like. I had a bunk bed when I was younger. I built something as tall as both of them.
That's when Legos were simple. Like said, me and Danny, we used to have the bunk bed. We used to split the bed up with all our action figures. We used to have a war, like just have split one side all my figures, the other side all his, and we had like the 2 leaders, and it was always like It was him was Wild Wing and T-Bone. I was Nosedive and Razor from Mighty Ducks and Spotcat. And then I also had Cheetos there too. Like I always, every time I got a new Cheeto, I switched. Went from regular to Transmetal 1 to Transmetal 2.
Transmetal 2 was beast.
I know, that's why I hate that fact that he's so difficult to freaking draw. Transmetal 1, but that took me months to finish, but I finished.
Yeah, because he was
I
like,
gotta color him now too, and then
which came out hot.
which
He
I
actually
got-
did a really hot version of it. Yeah, Transmetal 2, if anybody remembers Beast Wars, Transmetal 2 was, I remember Megatron's voice was like,
What's up, Romeo?
somebody's done for the Midnight Stroll at Mach 2. He's just stopping, like, just. I'm like, what the fuck? That shit was funny.
I know
That,
this
yeah. I'm actually trying to. He's actually designing a tattoo for me also.
Excellent. Is that the gun tattoo or?
No, this is another one. I want one with the fusions.
Oh,
Of
right.
Goku and Vegeta.
with Super Saiyan 4, and then he wants. I'm gonna do the Super Saiyan 4 version of the failed fat one Baku, because he has to do it.
Nice.
But yeah. So
That's when I kind of dropped out of the Boo series. Was when they started getting into all the fusions and all that. Go Tanks and
No, that's it.
Go Get a. Oh,
I got a color, and I gotta see if
clean as
one
fuck.
of my fellow artists from
Clean,
India.
very very clean art. You have an Insta, right?
Huh?
You
Yeah.
have an Insta and all that jazz. Cool. I can't put. I can put it down here.
I gotta post more. I gotta post more.
what's your Instagram?
What's your Insta handle?
CRS463, and there's also successfully at this is successfully failed, which I haven't posted art on that. That's just a company.
We have an Instagram too, but I haven't posted shit on.
That's the same.
Neither have I. I suck.
That's what my Instagram. I haven't posted. The last thing I posted was the Midoriya from My Hero Academia.
That show was getting so popular for no reason.
That's why I'm like, so, I got so mad that I got overlooked for overlooked the Persona 5 animation got overlooked because of My Hero Academia is coming out Saturday too.
So, by the way, folks, you do know we are based, and our white base is the Real Young Hobby Shop. We're here every Friday, almost every Friday. And
Somebody's here.
yeah,
At least Kevin's here.
yeah.
Gotta run the show.
Hi, Kevin. But now my store, I'll give it up. GameStop. Fused with ThinkGeek.
Yeah.
Like last year.
Right.
And now they started selling Gundams.
I was gonna say they started selling kits, right? Because they have that in Herald Square.
You have a Gundam kit over there too. I'm like, it's on the build strike.
Yeah.
It's with the Galaxy Cosmo one.
Which looks hot.
But I'm like, I never seen that one.
He has it. It looks hot.
Is it the purple pinkish one?
No, it's like white, red, and like has like a star behind him.
Oh fuck, the build strike. The one
Yeah.
I'm thinking of.
It's-
thinking about.
It's pretty.
I can't remember the name, but yeah.
It's pretty.
Yeah.
Let's say for a
She's
cheap
pretty.
one, for a cheap
Is that,
one.
that's from Build Strike. Is that from Seed?
No, it's not from the.
No, it's a
from
custom.
Build-A.
It's custom.
Yeah.
Build Fighters. Gotcha. Okay.
I mean,
Duh,
it's
hence the name Build.
yeah.
Right? Duh. No, the Strike is from Seed, though,
Seed,
isn't
yeah.
it? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of.
the base models. See. But yeah, they started selling kits and taking pre-orders now for them. And
Oh,
like,
shit.
I was like,
And the
Watch for those
actual
deep strikers.
tools for it too and all
yeah. And the Dragon Ball Z figures, like the one.
Yeah.
that. I'm pre-ordering a bunch of statues just so I could do unboxing videos and just to collect.
Well, that one felt good.
Sounded good.
Um,
I haven't done that so long on purpose.
but
Knuckles are already fucking huge.
big claw. But I was looking at the prices and like they are really overpriced.
Oh yeah.
They are like almost double the amount, almost double, triple the amount that Kevin sells them.
Yeah, they step on them big time.
Yeah.
That's what you get when you go to a big box store, guys. So come down to your local hobby shop, like Real Young Hobby Shop, in Sunset Park, Brooklyn, down on 59th Street. Yeah, or even go online.
Yeah, like I was so surprised because the same kit that I pre-ordered over there, only 18 here. It's like $27, almost $30 in my store.
It's insane.
I was like, fuck out of here.
Surge pricing.
I've been shopping at Think Geek since they first started, like years ago since they first started, and GameStop has been around since Funko-Land. I've been with them since but the fusion of both of them, as much as it makes me happy, my wallet weeps, because it's like the two bitches that take the most money out of me are now together.
Oh my.
Yeah. Yeah, it's literally
in video games. Yeah, Fusion.
Yeah.
There's your Fusion.
So that's why, like, I'm glad I got the iPad Pro because that's just a one-time fee that I'm paying, and I don't have to spend on supplies.
Right.
I mean, I still prefer to draw traditionally, but I've just been too lazy to whip out a paper and pencil.
Dude,
and
I've been thinking about, and there's a lot that goes into it. I've been thinking about getting a Wacom just to use it for drawing.
So it's like the iPad Pro could even do it too, because it has the pad on. It has the app Astro Pad, and it's $25 on the Mac, but free on the iPad. And then free on the iPad, unless you connect the iPad and use it as an actual tablet. So what you see on the screen is what you see on the actual iPad.
Right.
And you could just use Photoshop on there and all that. And the Procreate app, it's like $5, and it's basically a really good version of a watered down Photoshop.
Okay.
So.
Cool. I don't have any products. We're a PC home.
Oh, I have the iPad. I'm just not used. I just like the feeling of like the pencil touching the paper.
That's why we got the certain screen protector that makes it feel like you're drawing on a canvas.
Oh,
and
shit.
the Apple Pencil, it works like if depending on the pressure you're putting and all that, it goes.
Oh, nice. I gotta get that thing done because that's weird. Like, I don't like that feeling because you can actually feel like it's just like there's no friction. There's just.
Yeah, I'll have Danny, whenever I see him later, I'll have him give me the information so I can send you the link.
Going on to our next subject, 3 hours later.
3 hours later.
Ready Player One. I actually saw the movie. I give it, as a nerd factor, it definitely gets at least an 8.5 to 9. There was a lot of things that was amazing about the movie. There was a lot of great cinematography. Thank you.
Yes.
And
words that tie your tongue.
but compared to the book, to the movie, it's not that it's total opposite of the book. It's just
it's not the same story.
It's not the same story. It was just. Oh, what was another movie that they did it to? They should have just called it something else, huh?
They did to The Martian too.
That and they did it to.
But they kind of fed enough of the similar themes. But The Martian is so much more involved and awesome.
They merged Hit Girl Story with Kick-Ass, and they also Kick-Ass 2, and they actually changed Colonel Stars and Stripe is supposed to be 2 different characters. It's supposed to be Colonel Stars and Captain Stripe.
Well, that was one. That's 2. But the last Brad Pitt movie, the one with something Z.
Oh, World War Z.
World War Z?
Yeah.
Well, that's a huge novel.
Yeah, but it was the movie was
absolutely different. Yeah.
They shouldn't have even called it
World War Z. I know they were just using it to try and pull in.
And isn't that the name of the second book too?
Yeah.
And they try to mix all the.
It was retarded. It was absolutely
like a 90-minute movie or whatever.
It was absolutely. It was ridiculous. But it had Brad Pitt though.
I didn't like even though I Am Legend the CG was worse, but those zombies were way better than the World War Z. The World War Z zombies. Because the World War Z CG zombies are just annoying, and running them. I understand when you're having a bunch of them, but when you just have a little bit of them, you couldn't just have all people in costumes. You had to use CG for
CG.
They only had 1 or 2 real zombies, and then the rest were just.
Can you imagine how much craft services would cost to feed all of those extras?
Well, they're supposed to be brain dead, so you just
don't feed them and make them closer to brain dead.
Work for your food. I'll give you an Oreo just for you to walk 5 steps.
A hot dog on a slice of white bread with a little bit of ketchup.
Yeah, but it's not bad. It's actually a nice date movie. If anybody wants to go see it, it's a decent date movie. It's
Artemis and Parzival. I just read the book. I haven't seen the movie yet.
Yeah, the movie was actually not that bad. It could have been better.
I'm gonna check it out. It's good.
I love the references. I'm really pushing for it because over, the granddaddy that was in it and the fight scene. I'm not gonna give it up, but the fight scene was bitchin'.
In the final fight.
Yeah. Well, the fight scene with the granddaddy
Mhm.
was bitchin'.
Because in the book, that's when all the Big Macs come out. The big
Yeah.
super robots and stuff comes out for the final fight. They
Yeah.
dig around with them a little bit, like the 3/4 of the way through. And
This one? No, actually, technically two. That's all there was. Two.
for super robots, yeah, they're the Iron Giant and
No,
the Granddaddy. That's
Yeah.
it. And that's the thing is they have like Big O. They have all this shit in the other one. in the
They
book,
were
like,
not gonna get all the
so
licensing for
many.
it.
Yeah, no way in hell they
Yeah,
get into that.
Chucky.
Ultraman, like Ultraman is huge, plays a huge role in the book.
No,
Like,
that
no
was.
Ultraman.
You had a better chance of getting Ben 10.
It was classic Ultraman.
What was the one that he did the ultimate one? The one that like he had the ultimate Omnitrix and he had like this way big guy that looked like
the Ultra. What the?
I think
What, way big?
yeah
Way big.
Yeah, way big. Looked like I was like the fuck like
And then the Ultimate. The best Ben 10's best alien hands down is Wrath, anyways.
yeah, that's my nigga.
Just because of
I know
John,
what you
just
guys are
because
talking
of John
about.
DiMaggio, that's why.
Listen,
Hearing John
DiMaggio?
And then in Omniverse,
Joe's cousin or
there's
something?
actually an episode where they turn him into he actually gets clothes and he's a luchador, and he actually is speaking in Spanish. So you hear John DiMaggio talking in Spanish, and it had me dying because everybody else is speaking English except for him. There's John DiMaggio speaking loud and fast in Spanish. It had me dying.
but just a quick summary so that way you understand. Little kid finds a watch. There's like 1 million aliens inside of it. Every time he turns to watch, he snaps it down. He turns into that alien. He
Okay.
takes the DNA of that alien.
Sure.
Other aliens want to kill him. Find out his grandfather was like some super alien hunter, like Men in Black type of shit, called the Plumbers, and so forth, so forth. Later on, he becomes more adult and more popular. Now people know who the fuck he is. They're actually taking pictures with him now. They're like, "Oh my God, you're famous!" Sucking the dick and everything. He starts dating an Asian girl that befriends a little alien shit and all this jazz.
But it's like,
But
the best one is like his name is Wrath. He's a tiger, and he's just like when he gets mad, he's like, "Let me tell you something."
Yo,
And he calls
he's
them tells them by their full name too. So it's
Yo,
like,
but he's funny as shit though. He's like, "Let me tell you something, brother. I'm gonna fuck you." And he just starts going ape shit. So the one episode where they had the marshmallow kid.
yeah, that was the first one he became with the Tiffin.
Yeah.
He goes, "Did you just eat the baby?"
Spoiler alert. There's an episode where the aliens like now he's like way popular and like across the universe because he saved everybody, and he comes out and like they're like, "Oh, Ben 10, you must save my child, and it'll bring peace to the universe." And they're like, "There's something wrong with this," because the chick that's giving him the baby is like all like whimpering, and they're like, "Fuck is going on with this?" And like he finally gets there, and it's a fucking fat Jabba the Hutt motherfucker at this table, and just comes up and goes, "This is for peace." Oh!
And then he goes, it's an eating babies. It's not cool. And then he jumps inside his mouth, and the thing comes out with the baby.
And breaks his teeth as he walks out. There's some fun, fucked up shit.
And then he gets mad at it, so he goes, "Let me tell you something." And he calls it by his full name, and he's saying if he ever eats the baby again.
Like he just like some fucked up shit.
Oh, you're on YouTube saying.
But it was funny though. I'm more surprised on who did this though. I didn't know that all the Man of Action Studios was done by what's his name, Bill, from Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Really? Did you hear they were coming back? That's gonna be cool. I just watched that the other day. Actually,
I saw the video. I saw the picture where they're like,
yeah, in the yeah.
"But who the fuck are you gonna find a phone booth? Like, come to New York."
They don't have phone booths anymore. Even like standard ones, like
Yeah.
the little cubicle like sort of things, like little houses.
What are you gonna
areas.
do?
Not even
Teleport through a fucking cell phone?
We had a phone booth in my hometown for a long ass time because it was nowhere.
Yeah, but dude, you lived in Carajo land in
Yeah.
bumfuck though.
Yeah, way in the plains, dude, right in the middle of the country.
Yeah, you live like
Beyond.
Like I said, what made that character so even better was John DiMaggio.
Yeah.
That's his voice too. So you know.
Yo, you got
That's the
at
only
least
reason I like
YouTube
Adventure Time.
that episode. Okay. YouTube Wrath, because when he was Wrath, he was like the episode that he didn't want to go back. That he didn't want to transfer back. He was like, fuck this. He was all pissed off. He's like, no, I'm not going back. Fuck this shit. I'm out. No.
Alright, change subject a little bit. I've been working on Sazabis. I built the Circa 2000 Master Grade Sazabi over a couple of live streams.
Okay. I've been watching your live streams actually.
It's like fucking tall, it's huge and old and simple.
Um,
I would assume that it's similar to like what we would think of as a Re 100 now. But back then it was considered a master grade. So then last night after I finished that, I almost fell on my ass getting this kit down, but I pulled down the Perka and cracked that open. And I'll be starting that soon. This weekend actually.
okay.
And then it's the resin kits, because they have the Infinite Dimensions Mark 1 front and back kits,
Jesus
and
Christ,
Infinite
dude.
Dimensions Mark 2, and I have Metal Upgrade, and I have the effects parts, the aftermarket effects parts, to go for it too, which double over for the Nightingale as well, for the funnel effect parts. Yeah, lots and lots and lots of time and money spent on this project. It's going to be great. Plus I'm going to be starting on my GBWC build too.
When does that entry go in?
That is, it's like Comic-Con. So I really have to like step up my game, because what I'm doing is not going to be easy. So I'm also not going to talk about it.
Yeah. Can't
Nobody
give
steals
out a
my
secret.
Just like with my Gundam Builders Association build, I had to keep that shit under wraps for a long time because I didn't want anybody biting on my shit. Good luck though, right?
Yeah, but my main thing is I gotta finish these.
That was my build.
I gotta finish these X characters.
I can't even do anything close. I couldn't even do the RG kits. I messed up with the wing Gundam. Messed up his wing. It broke.
Oh, wait. So the real grade kits are rough, dude. Like, I have problems with the real grade kits too. Don't feel bad about that. And like, just think of like some of the older kits, like the Zeta or the double Zeta for the transforming double Zeta for the real grade. And those things just fucking break. They just break on you because there's bad engineering back older kit.
Yeah.
You know? Like, so.
That's why, like,
Even
even
too, I was like freaking in junior high school at the time too, so I had the attention span of a freaking.
Like
that.
a gnat or something.
Yeah.
I actually hurt my butt.
What?
When I showed the cookie,
Oh.
I actually hurt my butt.
But I actually did one of my 8th grade English projects. For the final, I did the whole, because we could do whatever, report on whatever we wanted. So I just did Gundam Wing.
Oh, nice.
Like I used to always use that as a reference with my history teacher too. So I always said history was doomed to repeat itself.
I almost got suspended out of my school twice. Both my classes, both my senior projects. English class, history, and meaning of profanity. In a Catholic high school. And then history was why Vlad the Impaler was actually a hero instead of a villain.
Vlad the Impaler. I was listening to this recent podcast that started coming out, the podcast series for Last Podcast on the Left. They're doing it on Grigor Rasputin. Learning a lot of interesting things about that. For example, did you know that he didn't have a last name? He was only Grigoric. None of his family had a last name. And eventually, he acquired the last name of Rasputin. And Rasputin, roughly translated into Russian, means drunk. So he's basically Greg the Drunk. And everyone's like, Grigori Rasputin, he's so crazy. He's like, no, just Greg the Drunk. He's stinky, stinky Greg the Drunk.
It just makes it funnier too, because one of my brother's best friends, may he rest in peace, his name was Gregory, and he was Russian too. So like he used to drink a lot too. So if he was still alive, that joke would have been so much more relevant. That joke would have won.
This goes out to you, homie.
Watch out for
Grimlock. I know.
Grimlock.
That was one of my first favorite Transformers too.
Grimlock?
Yeah, the Dinobots were the beasts from back then. Like they were.
That was hype shit. I was a Devastator fan, and that's why I still have Devastator.
When Devastator first came out, Devastator was the shiznits, and then he was still up to the end. Out of all the combiners, he was still the most beast one besides the Terracons.
Like when I really
The
started
Terracons
watching,
and the and the Predacons, which were the animal ones, and then the Terracons were the one with the double-headed dragon.
Oh right, that was hype.
Yeah, and they had like a fucking walking shark and like some crazy shit.
Yeah, like my real gateway into it, like I watched some of G1, but then I was watching when Megatron became, I forgot what generation it was, but Megatron became a jet, and he also became a tank. Also, it was like perfect.
That was.
Oh wait,
that was what, Gen 2, right?
Yeah, when he was the purple, when he was the green and green
when he
and
became
purple.
not Megatron, when he was the other one, Galvatron, or no?
No,
Because Galvatron he
It was
is
in
also
the
like a
movie.
weird tank. Yeah.
Yeah,
he
because
he changed into like different things.
Yeah.
It was almost like Blitzwing, how Blitzwing became the third.
Yeah, Blitzwing was interesting even up to like the end where before they assassinated him for treason. They didn't say it in the show, but there was an episode where he was Galvatron was working with the Quintessons, the people with the 5 faces.
You know, in the comics, Soundwave actually is secretly a double agent for the Autobots.
Yeah.
I read that recently. I was like, what? Because like he's not even that really loyal to Megatron. He wants to. He doesn't believe in his beliefs anymore.
Yeah, near the end, like most of the Decepticons, because in the end of season 1 and Gen 1,
he's like the most like the secret like badass of the Decepticons. Like, he could easily wipe out anybody because he knows all their weaknesses.
He was the Batman of the Decepticons.
He was Batman before Batman fully became the Batman he is today.
Well, but even with that said though, like he had his own army, like in his chest. Like people would be like, people like fucking with him, and he'd be like, no, fuck that. Let me tap on my shoulder for a second. Pop out all my boys. Fucking 2 birds, 2 guys, a fucking cat. Yeah.
The one that appeared in Beast Wars, and he had the human.
Yeah, where he had the Jamaican voice.
He was like a human. This robot form. He had the panther face.
Yeah.
But he still transformed into the tape. That's what
I was trying to watch that shit the other night, and I was like, all I hear in his voice is like, "Do you know the way?"
Do you know the way these ice cream went?
That Megatron's voice was priceless.
Yes. But yeah, like the Soundwave was one of those really underrated characters, and when Megatron became Galvatron and he became schizophrenic thanks to Unicron, that's when shit started going downhill for the whole Decepticons. Because he was schizo. Because Galvatron, Unicron would fuck with him, and no, like he would think like, well, I got you a beer, Unicron, great, and then he'll like torture him and be like, no, that's not my beer, but I'll drink it anyway though. Thanks, like.
And then on top of that, you got Starscream, who's a freaking power and all that.
Yeah, he had.
He'll run and hide and then just sneak up at the last when everybody's weakened and just come in and go for the kill.
Oh, that's what that's for. You put your finger in the middle and you hold it.
That's what she said.
So, but yeah, so that's pretty much. That's. I'm still working on the whole X series. I would love to enter the GBWC, but I'm not that good. I'm not as good as.
Must practice, my friend.
I am. Well, trying. I actually got the grout, the thing to make like the.
Oh, you know, the scriber.
Yeah, the scriber. Because the older kids, I realized the details were very, very, very light.
Yeah, they're very deep at all.
That's what.
Ooh.
I'm trying to train myself to do the whole Animaniacs thing. Good night, everybody.
Yeah. So yeah, it was not very deep at all. The detailing was horrible, and I got to redo the Airmaster again because like all the things were like stupid light, like, and when you painted it, it kind of melded the detailing.
Oh yeah, just like muted it out. Right?
Yeah, it was so. I was like, fuck.
Too many layers.
No, dude, it was just.
That's it.
What the fuck? Like you couldn't even tell what the paper was. It was just like, oh look, it's dark.
Not there.
Yeah, it's not there.
Terrible. That's terrible.
It's horrible.
That's terrible, man. That's terrible.
I do want to set up a trip to go to Fandom Planet and.
Whoop, whoop.
And
I got a kid that wants to come down and meet us. He's up in Connecticut. He
Okay.
wants to come down and meet us when we go there. So he wants
Cool.
to plan it.
Tim wants to go with us too.
Plan to planet. Who's that?
Tim.
Tim, great. Gundam NYC. Gundam NYC.
He's down to go with us. He was doing an open box the other day on Instagram.
Yeah, I talked to him on one of his ones in there where he wasn't opening, but he was one of his.
Yeah, he was doing like a God Gundam or something like that. Like that was all like golden. It literally looked like there was lightning. It's
It's funny how in freaking they had to change the name in freaking America to Dark Gundam and Burning Gundam instead of Double Gundam and Mad
God
Gundam.
Gundam, because they're fucking stupid.
OD censorship, but yet people like Jersey Shore and Kardashian still are not censored. Fuck you people.
Whack.
That's some wickety whack shit.
Wiggity whack. This whole time I've just been trying to find a picture because I have that skateboard with Soundwave on the bottom of it. We were talking about Soundwave. I'm so terrible. I'm like,
You're a bad host.
I still
I know,
have
I'm
to
a
get,
horrible
I
host.
still have to get a tattoo with Soundwave, but it's so hard to find a good full body picture of him. So I would have to get like a half.
The best one was the Dreamwave when Don Figueroa did it. Don Figueroa did an awesome one, and then you had
Anime NYC is the GBWC this year. Thanks, Paul.
wait, what happened?
Anime NYC is where the GBWC is going to be this year.
Oh shit! So we gotta go.
Yeah, we will.
We have to go.
Yeah, we were planning on.
We'll do. I'm gonna try to buy tickets for the Cherry Blossom Festival. The Sakura Fest.
Oh, right, here in the city.
Yeah,
In
and
museum in Brooklyn.
yeah, in the Botanical Gardens.
Mhm.
There is supposed to be a Japanese Day coming up soon, in Central Park. It comes up in. It's on my Facebook. It's like May or June. It's like late May, early June. That's going to be a big thing. I would love to do more cons, but we gotta try to.
I got those cons that are Comic Bar Con is free, so that's July 14th. Comic Bar Con, the Irishman in Farmingdale, Long Island.
When is that one?
July 14th.
So I'll try to take off now. I'll start putting in my days because now I have to do alternate Sundays.
Mm.
So now I have Sundays off. Well, every other Sunday. And I need to find another job. But you didn't hear that, but you know, yeah, it's I need to get the fuck out. I can't take this shit anymore.
Happens.
Yeah. What, 4 years? 4 years working with these people, and now all these fucking kids coming in my store looking for Fortnite money. They look like fucking crackheads. Like, you get that Fortnite shit or something? Like
Every time
I need that Fortnite, man. Like,
it's too funny. Every time somebody goes PSN comes up, he goes Fortnite. What? It goes for Fortnite.
yeah.
We'll
You
feel
go,
that.
yeah.
It's like I'm waiting for him for when somebody says no. I want to see his reaction.
I had somebody say no. And it was to buy the new Spider-Man game, which looks amazing.
Oh, yeah?
I'm getting.
Oh,
I got
by the way,
pre-order that
review
collector's
of
edition.
Far Cry 5. That game is. I didn't want to play it because I thought the trailer was kind of fucked up. First 2 minutes in the trailer, some dude grabbing a bitch by the hair and dragging her and baptizing her.
Yeah.
Well, it's a religious cult. I
Yeah,
like
it's
the.
a religious
I like the
cult.
fact that I like the fact that they're taking a shot at religious cults because religious is actually the world's deadliest weapon.
Yeah.
Deadliest weapon known to man.
The
That's
Peggies.
religion.
The product at Eden's Gates.
Yeah.
Gators, the Peggies.
Book
yeah.
of Eli, the two most
The
powerful
whole game
weapons.
is so open world. There's so much shit to do.
I know. My wife's playing it. I've been watching it.
Oh, that shit is fucking amazing.
It's super cool.
Yeah, but I guess she's on Xbox, I'm guessing.
Of course. Yeah, we're on Microsoft. Always been.
Yeah.
You got Nelson to play.
Yeah. Well, no, I borrowed it.
I've been playing the fuck out of Monster Hunter, too.
Yeah, Monster Hunter. I gotta
If you,
get that
if you
game.
can get that on Xbox, we played up.
Yeah, I gotta. I'm planning to get a Overwatch again for PlayStation. I mean, I have it for PlayStation. Xbox.
Kind of Overwatch.
Get Overwatch. It's
Yeah,
pretty
I've heard
fun.
it's really fun. I have a friend that plays as Hanzo, but he plays as
Fuck Hanzo.
As Hamzo. No, he plays him as Hamzo. It's a cosplay character as Hamzo, and people are like, "Oh, Hamzo's going ham" because he goes nuts and does all this crazy shit.
Him with his fucking dildos, like Hanzo Dragon bullshit arrow, flying dildos.
I can't get into freaking the only first-person shooter I really get into is Borderlands.
Oh,
I hate
I
being
gotta show
forced
you
to.
some
I hate having to be forced to play online.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like playing
I'm
with other
surprised you
people.
haven't done. You know, talk about video games. I'm surprised you haven't done the Fallout. Zaku or.
Oh yeah. I actually have some Fallout stuff.
Like I'm really surprised at you because I thought you would have liked. I thought you would have loved that game and then you like.
I haven't fucked with the pop I make. The Creed X.
Dude, that shit is huge. Like that's
It's full
not.
size, 1-to-1.
It's.
That's what she. I'm pretty sure because cosplay.
Yeah.
Well, he can't use it for cosplay anymore because, like, you know how they. Oh my god, everything's
You can. Well, it can't be foam. It's actually the stuff I make is plastic and wood. But
Yeah.
I gotta freaking still when I have the money, I'm getting the Power Rangers too because it's from the company. It's you pay half of it up front and then the other half before delivery.
Another one that I make the prop.
Nice.
Full
That one
size.
is-
Yeah, full size hollow.
I told
plastic.
my brother he should, but he's like because he's too skinny. He's like he should do like a Joker mixed with a Psycho.
Didn't he do that for?
No, he did. It was wrestling.
Torque shotgun. It's like 12 molds to make that kit. All plastic, full size, like 30 some odd inches
I was
long.
trying to bother him to make a I was gonna get the figure arts blank character figures and I wanted him to do my original characters once I fully have completely done.
Mhm.
So I'm trying to work on original characters.
Sick. Excellent. It's not easy. It's not easy at all. Alright, we've been streaming for about an hour.
Yeah. So, this Sunday, I will be on.
Sunday.
Sunday.
4x4, Tamiya Showdown at a real young hobbies on Sunset R train or N train to 59th Street.
I will be here. I'm gonna be recording and probably take the. This time I learned how to do the speed, fast forwarding.
Oh, cool. So it's not like a bazillion years long.
Yeah, it's not like 5 hours later, just like.
Yeah, that's what it was when I set up my shit and was filming for like when I give that to Kevin. It was just like so much.
Yeah. But I mean, it was something though. I mean, I would probably do the beginning. You said you wanted the cabinets, probably help you move, and come back during the end and just see who actually won the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Almost like so, but yeah. So we can do that.
Cool.
I want to go to IKEA, see some things also. So that way we can actually start getting shit done and getting things together.
Cool.
Folks, next week, as I said, so this week we're going to have 2 episodes technically. So you can count this as 36A.
A?
And the kart one will be 36B.
Cool.
Well, C for kart racing.
Right. we can edit it.
Yeah. I will put sound effects again because I like those little gifs and like shit exploding because it's so funny to see somebody's car just go and just kind of pathetic. He's like, no, and you see them like the
Running
whole
over to see
Baywatch
their car.
sleep. But yeah, I'm sorry, I don't have the boob stuff. So.
No comment. All right.
So thank you, folks. Thank you for our guest host, Roman, for being here.
Appreciate it, bro. Good talking.
Hopefully next week we'll have some guests coming back again.
Yeah.
As I said, like the guests that we were trying to get, I'm actually going to start writing out contracts for guests so that they can't cancel.
Nice.
Because this is getting ridiculous. Like every time I say like we're gonna have somebody on here and they never show up, and it's kind of starting to get really obnoxious.
Getting a little old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not that Azura's guy did anything, because she actually was here. She was here at like 4:30.
I know, and everybody else bailed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I know, I bailed. I'm not gonna lie. That was me.
But everybody else, and then like that comment that we got from I'm not gonna name any names, but it was a model that we got a message from where technically we're beneath her.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah, like this would be only pleasing your audience, not mine. I'm a well-known model, and you need eye candy. Bitch, I'm eye candy. I'm the sexy bitch.
Look at us. We're not concerned about eye candy.
No. And even so,
look at this luscious apparatus.
So
wow.
So
instantly demonetized.
Yeah. But yeah, so she technically said that we were up beneath her and that we're not.
I bet you were like, I would totally be beneath you.
Yeah. Actually, I have not responded.
Oh, okay.
Because I know myself. I know myself very well.
A little too much vinegar.
Oh, vinegar, salt. What was that shit that our grandparents used to put on? No. The thing for like when we had cuts, that red shit that burned like a motherfucker.
Like Bactine or what?
No, like
red shit.
Oh, yeah. Iodine?
Iodine.
Yeah.
Oh.
I am more spicier than iodine. Let me tell you that. I will make that shit burn.
He's like a Carolina Reaper.
Yeah, like titty bitch. Anyway, so anywho,
demonetized.
Mic drop.
I've already dropped so many F-bombs, there's no way we can demonetize. Please. I'm like a fucking sailor, I swear.
Listen, if we didn't give a fuck about what we wanted, like what we wanted to say, then we shouldn't have the words.
Right.
What's the point of having freedom of speech if we can't say fuck you want? As long as you don't like hurt anybody, you're not like physically like,
Yeah.
We're pretty much cool.
Sticks and stones. And on that note.
Yeah. Folks, have a nice weekend. See you guys on Sunday. Anybody wants to come down? Come chill with me?
Yeah.
Bring it down.
Yeah, come on down. Fridays, we're here. This is not like you can't come down to the hobby shop and hang out.
Chill with us. Come.
Yeah.
Like, we got 2 tables here. Motherfucking load us up.
We load it up. 10 people deep.
We'll get some pizzas up from freaking. We'll get some pizzas.
Johnny's, yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I thought about it actually already.
Boom.
It's good. Bring it in. All right, guys. Peace.